In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a sloop in Minecraft. Now if you guys are new to the channel at all, we do a lot of time lapses and tutorials just like this one, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also guys, if you want more videos like this one, I'll leave a link in the card above as well as in the description to a full playlist that you guys can check out. Anyway, let's get into building. Alright, so here we are on my flat tutorial world. Here is the ship. We are of course going to be building this one out of the water because, well, then you guys can see what's actually going on. So in terms of the dimensions, this one is 19 blocks long, 7 blocks wide because of where the sail comes out, but yours might be slightly different if you don't have it coming out that much. And also it's 20 blocks high. In terms of where you're going to be building this one under the water, the white layer that you've actually got, so the first two layers, that is where your water is going to be. So if we have this spruce plank block, you'll build a block right next to that one. Go down, that is going to be the same level as where you're going to be starting off. So materials, if you grab yourself spruce planks, spruce stair, jungle fence, smooth quartz slab, stair, and also a block, and also white concrete, that will get you started with the first couple layers until we get onto the coloured bit where we'll switch it all up. Anyway, let's get into that layer. Alright, and now for layer number 1, what we're going to do. First, grab yourself your spruce planks, and if you guys are building this in the box, so again, this box is 19 by 7 blocks across. What we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be over by 1, so you'll see that this actually isn't in the middle of the box, because that would be over there, and that's just because of the sail coming out to the side. So what we're going to do is from the left-hand side, we're going to move over by 2 blocks, so you go 1, 2, actually go over by 3 blocks in fact, 1, 2, 3, and then move in by 1 and place yourself down a spruce planks block. Place a spruce stair on the top of that one. It's purely, although it's level layer number 2, it'll just get us done with that bit. And then we're going to have a jungle fence right next to that one there. Then what we're going to do with our smooth quartz, now we're going to do the variation with the white concrete afterwards. So I'll show you guys how to do that. So for the time being, we're going to do it all in smooth quartz. But you're going to have 2 blocks right here, 1 and 2. Then with your smooth quartz slab, have that on the upper piece either side of that block. Then we're going to have 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3 and 4 of your smooth quartz. There's going to be a slab on the front of that one. And then right on the inside here, just to cover this one up, we're going to have a smooth quartz block. And then have 1 coming forwards as well. Then right on the front, you're going to have a smooth quartz slab coming forwards from that. And we're just going to do the same on the other side. So it's going to be easier for us to just put a slab here. Then have those 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And in the middle as well, fill these up as well, like that. Now it's up to you guys if you want to do your variation now, we might as well. So just every so often switch out some of your white blocks, the full blocks, for a white concrete block. There we go, something like that will do to variate it up a little bit. I might even put one in right there. There we go, like that. But that's it guys for layer number 1. And now for layer number 2, what we're going to do, right on the front here, where you've got your slab, place a block of your smooth quartz directly on top of that layer. Coming forwards from that, have an upside down stair, so you can have your quartz stair like that. On the side of this block, you're going to have an upper slab, so we get upper slab there, either side of that one. Then we're going to have 8 blocks of your quartz behind this, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, so it just goes over by 1. Then right at the back here, where we've got your jungle fence, we're just going to put a block directly over top of that. Then we're going to have a smooth quartz slab on the upper piece right on the side of that one, so you get a nice smooth kind of transition on both of the sides of this one. Let's do the same on the other side, so behind this one, 8 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And then you're going to have a upper slab right on the top here, like that, to finish that one off. And that guys is it for layer number 2. Alright, and now for layer number 3, this is where we get our coloured block in. Now it's up to you guys what you want to use for this. I used mangrove, but you basically just need a slab, stair and a block of some sort of colour. So, you know, go through, usually it's easiest to find the stairs first, because if it's got stairs, it's almost always going to have a slab, which I don't think there's any other blocks that don't, but You know, you might want to do it out of warped or have it in crimson instead to give it a kind of purpley colour, or just a normal type of wood. Totally up to you guys what you want to do. But yeah, slab, stair and block of those. You're also going to need an oak slab. An acacia fence is what I ended up using to kind of do these little accents here. So this is where I've got the oranges in there. I just kind of I needed something different than the reddish kind of colour here, and it was close enough to kind of make it look good. You're also going to need a stripped dark oak wood plank and also a ladder. So that will get us started with these bits. So first on the front here, we're going to have your coloured stair, and we're just going to have an a normal stair even going towards the outside of this one. Then we're going to have an upside down stair coming off of the front of that bit. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have your mangrove planks going across this part of the front here. And then have that going all the way to the back as well, just on top of the last layer here like that. And then we're going to have 3 upside down mangrove stairs on the back, like that there, so it starts to kind of come out then. We can do the same on the other side, of course, so just drag that across to there like that. Then what we're going to do with our oak slab is right on this block, you can have an upper slab coming off of the side there. We've got this little stair that we've got there, we're going to have a acacia fence right on the sides there. Then with your oak slab, have an upper one on the sides of these bits here. Then there we go, put that on the back there as well. On the back now, what we're going to do is we're going to have one on there, leave a block, have one on there. Same on the back as well, one there, leave, have one there. One there, leave, one, have one there, like that. Looks really weird now, but you can just see it, just these little archways like that going over the whole thing. So there we go. So now what we'll do as well is if you leave 2 blocks and go to the next one, we're going to have a oak slab just there like that. Leave another block, go to the next bit. Going to put in 2 of your stripped dark oak wood. And then you can put in 2 ladders or just 1 ladder. Depends on what you really want to do. I'll show you what I've got on mine. So I've just got 1, but you go down into there to get to your bed and your little lantern there. We'll do that bit right at the end. We'll do a little bit of interior stuff. So again, plonk that into there. Then what we're going to do on the other side is, again, we're going to have another ladder on this one. And we're then going to have another oak slab right here because the deck's going to be raising up just by a slab on each of these sides as it goes across to there, like that. But that is it for layer number 3. And now for layer number 4, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to start on the front. And we're going to need a spruce slab. So what you're going to do here is where you've got your mangrove stair or what other coloured block kind of stair, place a slab on top of that one. Then we're going to have another slab going above the upside down stair that you've got here. That's going to be part of the bowsprit, so the bit that kind of sticks out at the front. What we're then going to do is with our mangrove stair now, where we've got the mangrove block right here, we're going to have a stair just pointing outwards like that, either side of those 2. Then we're going to have another one going the other way like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have an upside down stair just hooking in right here. So we do that there, put in your upside down stair like that to give it a little loop, little circle kind of thing going on like that. And then with our oak slab now, we're going to have 3 oak slabs just on the kind of lower part of that block there. So you've got a little raise going up. And that'll give you quite a good bit of space as well on the inside. You do have to crouch into here, but you know, space-wise, it's not too bad on this one. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab birch fence. I'm going to have 4 birch fence pieces, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there on the side like that. And then with our mangrove stair, we're going to have an upside down stair just on the back of those. Then a normal stair there. We're going to have a normal stair going the other way as well, like that, and like that. Then right at the back, we're going to have a mangrove block, mangrove plank block even, right on the corners there. And then a mangrove slab right in the middle of that one. Now what you're going to do is with your oak stair, we're going to have the oak stair going, I believe, this way. I believe it's like that. Yep, oak stair like that way. And then you can have an oak slab at the back there like that, so it just kind of ends up sticking out. This is where we're going to have the wheel, so we need something to make it stick up on, so that's what we've ended up doing to get that to make it work really. There we go. Then with our acacia fence on the back, we're going to have a fence piece on each of these bits that's sticking out. And then with an oak slab now, we're going to have an oak slab just going over here. So we do these little arches like this. And like that there. And then on the front now, where we've got that acacia fence, we're just going to plonk a oak slab on top of that one. Like that. Then another block which I wasn't able to grab, but we might as well grab this, because it'll allow us to do some other bits and pieces, is going to be a composter. So where we've got the mast, that's where we're going to put a composter on top like that. And at the back, I had a spruce trapdoor on this one, like that. And on the front, I had an oak trapdoor, because this is going to be the hold for me, and then this is going to be like the kind of cabin where you end up, you know, sleeping, or trying to sleep at least. Could have both as both bits of the hold, really. Or switch them, whatever you want. But that's what I've ended up doing with mine. We might as well actually do... Now I'll do the end. We'll do the interior parts at the end. Why not? So let's get on to the little bits of detail then to finish up the whole. Alright, and now for layer number 5. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually finish up the bowsprit, because we might as well. So where we've got the spruce slabs, we've got 2 of those. We're actually going to need 7 in total. So just step your way up here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4... then 5, then 6, then 7, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that there. Then at the front with your mangrove slabs, where we had these 2 stairs here, just put mangrove slabs on the top, like that. And then we're going to have a mangrove slab over the top of this bit as well, where the bowsprit's kind of coming into the ship, like that. So you get this nice little area here, and it kind of it's all guarded and things. Then at the back now, what we're going to do is where we've got the same stairs, we're going to have 2 slabs here like that. So slab there. Right where we had that oak stair, we're going to put a grindstone in. That's going to be our wheel. And then at the back right here, we're going to have a mangrove stair going out that way. And there as well. And then in the middle of this, I believe I just put in a slab. I'm going to have to check because I've already forgotten. Apparently no. Apparently put in a stair. Okay. So I've had an upside down stair here. Like that on the inside of this one. Okay. Then with our oak slabs, just on the back part, we're going to have a slab here. Then go over. And then back down. Like that. So that's the only bit that ends up doing that. You could end up doing something similar here. But it ends up looking a bit weird. And a little bit too, I think, a bit too chunky for... the ship we got, so I kind of preferred it to have just a little bit of detail at the back part here, like that. But that is it for layer number 5 and also for the hull. So we'll now build up the mast and then do the sail. And now for the mast, what we're going to do, guys, is with your stripped dark oak wood, right where we've got that composter, we're going to add a total of 6 on top of that with your stripped dark oak wood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then grab yourself a composter again, plonk that on top, and then also come forwards with that one. On the one right at the back, put a spruce trapdoor over the top of that one, just to cover it up. And then add another 6 stripped dark oak wood on top of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now on top of this, we're going to place a granite wall, and then 2 spruce fences. And that's just because it's closest wood-wise, colour-wise, whatever. Closest kind of brown that we've actually got, which is not very brown at all. And feel free to put a little flag on the top if you want to. It's completely your choice, really, with that bit. Then what we're going to do, guys, is with our oak fence now, plonk our oak fence right on top of there, and then we're just going to be stepping that back. So it's the second one there, stepping back, and just going to do it diagonally like this. Until we get to the mast. There we go, so you get to there. Now, it's up to you guys if you'd like it like this, where you've got a thin line. I do for the smaller ships. Or if you want a thicker line like that one, it's totally up to you guys. But like I said, I prefer for small ships for it to be like this. Do you know, this isn't a tiny, tiny ship, but it's, you know, reasonably sized, I guess. But there we go. Now what you're going to do is grab yourself some spruce stairs. So what we're going to do is, where we've got this composter here, we're going to go up by 2 blocks to this block one here. Then with your spruce stair, have a spruce stair on the side. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come forwards with a stair. Then come forwards with a stair again. So you've got 3 of those. Then you're going to have 1 at the back as well. So you've got this set of 4 like that. when we're coming forwards now, we're going to go to the side. We're going to go diagonal. So we've got the one there. And we're going to do another set of 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, like that. And we're going to do the same again, but going out this time. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So you get 3 sets of 4 going across like that. Now with your spruce slab, what we're going to do is right on the block above your composter, we're going to have a slab just there with your spruce slab, and then we're going to have 2 coming forwards from that. Then we're going to go out and up like this, and we're going to have another set of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then out and up. We're going to have a set of 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. So that's what you end up getting. Now what you're going to do with your oak fence is you're going to have 5 going up from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to go in with 1, and then we're going to make that 4 in total. So you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4 in total. Then this is going to go in, okay, and then out. So you end up getting that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in, and then out like that. And then this should just be 4 to connect up to the end bit, just so we get a nice kind of smooth kind of thing going on there, like that. But now guys, let's get on to the sails. And now for the sails, what we're going to do guys is grab some white wool. You can also do this out of the kind of materials we got down here, so using your smooth white, and you can put your slabs and stairs and things like that. It'll make it look a lot smoother. I just like the texture of white wool for sails. It just feels very textury, you know? I don't know. I also realised, guys, that I haven't done the variation on the bottom part here, so grab yourself some white concrete and just randomly flip some of these out. It'll make it look a lot better. There we go, something like that will do. So this is going to be an organic sail, so it means I'm going to be winging it. But what we'll do first is place some blocks in just here, like this. And that's because we're going to do a tied up version first. So you might have something like that. And then maybe what you want to do is you want to chunk it up kind of in the middle parts of it. Perhaps like that. That looks a bit better. And maybe even have another bit right there like that. So if you wanted it tied up, that's the kind of thing that I would end up doing. Just trying to bunch it up around these bits that they've been tied off. For the actual sail itself, what you want to do is you want to have it like the air is, or the wind even, is pushing it outwards, okay? So the good news is, because we've angled the mast, this makes it a lot easier in Minecraft. So what we're going to do first is we're just going to follow this line a little bit, okay? So we go out to like there, and we go down as well here, like this. There we go, we get there. Have a couple blocks there, have some blocks in here, maybe even push that one out. We're going to have some blocks down there as well. Maybe even have that down, maybe even have that down like that, perhaps. And now we need to kind of join this all up. So let's have a look at where we can join these in. So where we get some blocks kind of being pushed out and some blocks kind of being in. We can see that this then needs to join up to there, so that's fine. We can have that joining into there. Have a couple blocks like that. This can even come forwards and then go out to here. And maybe we do something there and have this wrapping around. Like that there, okay. And then we can do a similar thing around here. We end up having another layer coming out like that there. And now we get to do a lot of tweaking, because you always need to tweak. It's never going to be perfect first time. So I'm actually going to push this one back. It's going to be different. The sails, whenever I do them, they always turn out different. So we're going to smooth that one out there by adding that one in there. Have an extra one come out to there. And we perhaps could even have a couple extra blocks coming out on these bits here, to actually have that being pushed out. There we go. So you end up with something like this. And you can always, yeah, tweak it, modify it. But like I said, it's going to be different. Every time you do this technique, it will be different. So we could end up, you know, pushing these out even more. Feel free to play around with it and see what you like, really. There we go. Something like that might do. That even. There we go. That looks pretty good. So you're just basically tweaking it to see what you can get it to look like. But there's the other one, completely different, but same kind of idea, really. So that's it for the sail. You can put a jib on if you want to. So that's the front sail here, and you just place some white wool blocks in these bits like that. And then what you want to do is you want to have it come forwards. And the only reason I don't tend to do them on these is because it ends up looking quite crowded. Because of course, Minecraft is so blocky. So you end up with a really kind of blockiness about the whole thing. You want to kind of have this coming out, and then we need to have it where it comes back in again. Something like this here. So you end up with a sail there that's then kind of being pulled around. It's not perfect that, but you're trying to get a couple different of these angles. So you got that one going there. Kind of got a little bit going down here as well, where it's been pulled in to the side there like that. So maybe we do that one, perhaps something like that might do. But you know, that's kind of up to you guys if you want to do something like that, to have another sail in. Again, this is like gives you a lot of variation really to do this thing. But that's it for the sails, guys. And then finally for the interior, what we're going to do, where you've got the back part, what I ended up doing here is I ended up putting a bed in there. Now there's two different things you could do, I guess. You could put in a chest up here if you wanted to have like a little chest that you can't even really get to be fair. I'm not sure how you're supposed to open that then. There you go, you can do it. You can open it if you crouch. So you could have a chest in there, or you can have a lantern. It's totally up to you guys with that bit. In the front, what I ended up doing is I had a couple different bits in here, like I had a couple barrels, and then also another barrel there, and put in some chests, because you can then get to that barrel from here, but then you've got, you know, an extra barrel there as well. But you can't really get to them, not as much, and it's up to you guys if you want to then, you know, have another chest in there. It's totally your choice, really. Just fill it all up with bits and pieces. But that is literally it, guys, for this tutorial. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, guys, I'll see you on the next one.